Husk is coming down. Jabs might get caught off guard because of this.
If FY can find the shards, he'll go for it, and he's got it absolutely perfect from FY. The perfect angle, as there's no escape for Jabs, and that's an anti-mage getting first blood. Arme with the thanks to give to FY.
They made sure to give it to the AM because he did miss a lot of last.
Arme as much as possible was he is still level 1. Without that blink available. Still that point in the mana break. That's all he's got, and he's dead. Jabs and Ice run him down and punish Arme.
Great play would come between the two of them. Having this Naga.
In case any sort of play comes in like this, and the pings are coming through as well, I think
they're ready to go.
But they want to dive this. Moon keeping us up under the tower. They're going to go for it. Straight in under tier 1 with the shard, the stun, the burst. They've got it. LGD's in, and Jab's unable to do anything about that. He's already headed away from the mid lane.
It's all about these timely rotations. It's during those catapult waves, you tend from the supports so they can defend their offlaner. Ninja Boogie's here. FY's here with the snowball though if he wants to go for a save.
See, they've got the root. Indeed, FY looking to turn things around. Somnus comes in with the TP, finds the stun onto Jabs.
And he gets glimpsed back to the mid lane. I think Somnus is actually pretty happy with that.
I think he absolutely is.
He gives a chat wheel.
They can make some sort of a play. They have X-Nova coming in from the side, but look at this. With the helm, he scouts out the line. He knows it's there. But is it actually going to be enough information to get him out? The snowball will miss, as he is now trapped up by FY. Comes in, has the shards. X-Nova with the stun. No escape for Ice. Mana Boy from Arme secures the kill. LGD a lot of movements and certainly setting this start of the game up to be within 1k of one another. Very close in terms of the farm that they're finding in the lanes. This rotation towards mid though. FY finds the shards onto Jab, stun. Will miss here from Somnus, but it doesn't matter. The lightning's enough. LGD get themselves the 5th kill of the game. But he gets the skewer out. Still, the rest of Mineski, they want to get in on this. They pop the Exorcism, glimpse back onto Somnus. They've got him in the Static Storm, rooted up and surrounded. Somnus in trouble. More TP's coming through, but Somnus will fall. Chalice comes in, immediately looks to Dark Crypt himself out, but the damage is too much from Mineski. They find 2 kills out of this and maybe even more. FY being chased down by the slow from Siphon. Moon looking to finish off another one with the root from Jab. They'll surely get it. That's 3 down.
Look for those pickoffs. Mushi top. LGD, they're trying to strike back here.
They'll find the opening straight away. There's the Hex. They have already used the 1 stun. It looks like they don't need it. With a burst from the finger, they have enough.
Arcane Rune as well, so that'll come up a bit faster on the line.
They're looking to maybe make a play straight off the back of it as towards the bottom. FY comes in with a TP. Snowballs in onto Ice. The mana board and shards coming down. Arme jumps in. There's the root from Chalice. They hold down Ice and they take out the Magnus. LGD avoiding a play and making one themselves.
Great responsive plays coming out from LGD. I really liked X-Nova there, that positioning that he was in. He's like, I'm going to try to tank this gank. And he actually ends up stopping it. And now TP again, Ninja Boogie. Also with the net.
And when Mushi come in with a wraparound, this will be an easy one for Mineski. Pick up the line, but mid lane, Somnus. Pushing in.
This is the benefit of having that Lesh. Even though they have AM who can the towers, Lesh has got Edict. And even more deep wards being placed from Mineski from those movements. LGD, they have vision of Ice porting in here.
And they go for this. Open up. Got the slow, the root. He can't screw himself out for now. The chain stuns. It's enough. Ice will fall. Can't get down the RP, and Chalice says, we're out of here, boys. This is a smash and grab and run away. But the sleep is not going to do it.
FY. Starting to get chased out here with the urn. Tries to shard himself down, but doesn't actually connect the TP.
And it's going to be cancelled. They've got the glimpse. Mineski have the catch. FY will be caught out by the patrol from Mineski. Playing Mushi. He'll find himself a double damage rune. Farming this Blink Dagger mid rather than joining the team though, so they will not have an RP for this. Here they go, Moon trying to kick things off with the Exorcism, but straight away Nova responds with the Hex. The shards forcing Nova back to safety. Mineski trying to look towards Somnus, but Chalice, he's there with the Rift. He's taking them out, and they'll even bring out Jabs on the way out.
Oh man.
The perfect play there really for LGD after getting smoked upon. They get a kill, and they get everybody out of there.
And it's the Exorcism from Mineski into Roche, because they've got the Medallion, they've got Riptide, and Empower.
Mid lane?
FY.
They want to play around with this here. They'll go for the glimpse. He's got the snowball. but it will be a snowball onto Mushi, so we'll drag him pretty deep here. He's got the range. Mushi instantly turns. FY tries to sharp block himself to safety, but he's not going to be able to do so. The helmet's not playing deep with the Centaur. They're going to be able to set up a second. Mineski get the two supports there of LGD.
Is under attack.
Mineski going to be found out here as they are. Straight away jumps upon FY, finds Ninja Boogie. They've got the stun as well. Hex, but the sleep comes in. Jabs looking to put a stop to it. Ninja Boogie will still fall. Eyes looking for the angle, looking for the setup, and he's got it. They've caught the two of them, but the shards actually from FY. They're forcing Mushi out the side, so we can't quite get the quick kill. LGD will turn. They'll take down a second. Somnus does still fall. FY rolls in onto the death block, but the exorcism's out from Moon as Mineski will find a third.
Ame silenced up in the static storm right now too.
Can they finish up this kill? They're bringing in Mushi. There's the silence from Moon. They're chasing down Ame. This will be a huge kill for them to fight. Can they get it in time? They can't. Ame gets out.
Goodness.
The buff there from the solo crest. Chalice giving that extra bit of evasion to help Moon.
There's map reads by both sides.
Just going to make the first commitment. Somnus will reveal himself. Gunning to come forward. They've got the route onto Moon. Somnus heading in. Ice is looking to hold from the sidelines. He's trying to find the perfect time to jump it already. They're moving in. They're blasting down the Death Prophet. Moon still alive though. Snowball's there to chase him down. He'll get the Tempest. There's the RP! Ice gets in, catches the two of them. Mushi with the double. They've picked up three. Mineski. And Ame, he's been silenced. He's trying to turn. They've got the route. Can they kill him off again? Chalice, they're going to bring him back to safety. They will. Chalice takes back Ame. One for free.
Yeah, he took the siege creep top, so it lost the vision inside the pit. It did die incredibly fast too, though, so it might have been pretty. That 15 strength talent making him just that much stronger. Bottom of the Hex.
Mushi, he's out on his own. There's the Hex into the stun. Mushi's out of mana. He'll try and run himself away. He has got the armor. Can he really toggle himself to safety? He cannot. That's the Aegis gone.
Nice.
Somnus is going to look for the timing with the stun, but he can't quite find him. Mushi gets the chance to rage. In fact, Somnus just looks to the side. He's got the ult set up onto Ice. They're turning towards this Magnus. Ice trying to keep himself safe. There's the song for Jabs. Moon's been brought into the fight, so they want to take this. They do. They get the RP down onto this AM, but they can't quite kill him. The stun was there from F5. But they do. They still manage to pick him up. Static Storm control onto Somnus. Ninja Boogie's there, forcing the Bloodstone Denied to come out from the Lesh. Mineski take the team fight and are able to effective snowball so many ways that if FY can play at the top of his game, we'll be able to respond to any sort of jumping from Ice.
Ame gets
him. Can they catch him? Got the silence. Get the blink out, but they have the glimpse. Looking to control him here, and they have got him.
And that's 90 seconds. He had finished the Abyssal Blade right before that kill. You're going to see LGD, they're just going to push out the side lanes as best as possible. Try not to let Mineski get anything out of this kill. But Mineski, they even held the RP there. They only had to commit the static storm.
And instantly Moon, he's looking for more. Somnus with the self-fuels. FY is there, but can FY really help out Somnus? The BKB's out from Moon, and with the exorcism, they want this kill. They're going to get it. The Dark Rift not available in time. To take Somnus back to safety will only be FY that's brought out back to base, but indeed this minute, a very, very scary minute for LGD.
Yep.
Losing the Anti-Mage, losing the Leshrat. Mineski getting the dream pickoffs, and now the Aegis.
A gift from the Tempest.
How much can Mineski achieve in this little window that they've managed to open up for themselves? Can they at the least take a tier 3 tower?
It just doesn't feel like LGD can take these fights. They're just trying to delay and delay, but at one point you have to be able to take a fight in this game, and now versus Aegis and Cheese, they don't have their cores either. Mineski threatening that high ground.
Radiant structures.
Here comes the push with the Empower as well, punching through these towers. Fortification comes out for the time being. Very close to having the 2 cores back in the game, LGD. Mushi, he rages, he's up there. And he's found the tier 3 tower, opening up the base. And Mineski will play it safe. They back off.
They want those shrines. Their side lanes also are kind of being pushed in too. They got a lot out of that though. All the way back down to that 6. Because they're going to get caught off eventually by this RP, which is just going to get worse and worse because there's going to be 2 RPs at one point.
They're looking to strike back. They've got their eyes on towards Mushi, jumping forward, but Mushi does get the rage out in time, and the rest of Mineski are coming forward to back him up. Ice. Oh, he's looking for the setup here. They've got the song onto 3. Ice getting up into the BKB. They've got the control onto Ame. He's stuck in the storm. He's getting rooted up as well. Can they finish up in time? The skewer, they're doing everything to control it, but Ame still alive. Can he get out? He can. kicks away. Arme survives through it all thanks to the buff up from Chalice. Chalice coming in with the Crimson Guard of the Solar Crest, keeping his anti-mage alive. FY rolls across. They look towards Jabs. Jabs never came tough. Gets himself away. Mushi chases down Chalice. Mineski, they'll find one. But Arme survives. LGD looking to get the rest of them out of there, and they will.
Did he abyssal the illusion or the creep there? I think because they tried to make a jump onto Mushi, but they get completely trying to kill them off before that fight starts. And it's getting scarier, like we're saying. We've seen Ninja Boogie now. He started to take priority and farm over the Naga. It's getting close to an Aghanims on Disruptor.
But looking to FY, Chalice pops the Crimson Guard. Can FY get himself out of this? He's got the Snowball looking to buy time for that blink to come off cooldown, but Chalice, he's going to be the one to get punished. Ice gets him with a quick skewer. Again, Mineski finding the Underlord. Does have buyback available.
They see FY in the mid lane and Ame.
Ame's the big one. Jabs looking for the setup, goes for the song. Ame already blinking himself out of range. FY, the only one to get caught. He's already used the blink, so there'll be no escape unless the Dark Rip doesn't quite get close enough. Chalice!
And he committed for his full Aghanims too, so no buyback, 50 seconds.
Oh!
Or he's down for 50 seconds, sorry.
He didn't quite get in range.
Nope. That's not the catch. They ideally wanted the AM though with that.
Back up. How do they get stuck into the fight though? They've got to somehow find a way of getting Ame in them. Back in they go. FY, he's got the kick. Kicks Mushi in pretty deep. Ame coming in for the backline. Drops the Abyssal Blade down. He's looking to take out the Naga. Siren Jab still alive for now. Looks to kick left. 3 life, but then white in with the Snow Red. Now Ame there through. The RP. The Abyssal is one. The only Ame down, but it's not enough. The back straight grip for Mushi, but still Ame. Able to blink himself. So he get the kick. FY kicking up to the high ground. Mushi into the base. Looks towards Chalice. Chalice has to go center for the back. The damage is not removed with the Siphon. The grip swap. They've taken down Chalice. He's gone over, but the buyback comes out from Ed Snow. And Somnus. They look for the stun, but they've lost Ame. Ame down for 100 seconds without buyback available as Mineski ready to go all in. They're buying back on Ninja Boogie. They're ready to come in with the full push. Mineski, all 5 alive. FY again, looking for the kick into the Hex. They're trying to control up this Life Stealer, slow down the damage that Mushi can do to the barracks. FY into the Snowball, but still, they're without 2 cores for at least a minute. LGD and Mineski know this. They'll clean up the bottom racks. They'll sweep across towards the top lane. Mineski ready to take everything. Maybe even the championship title. FY trying his best to slow the down, but he gets skewered back. The Yules is up. They'll surround him. FY will fall as well.
The song in the back too. They're looking for Somnus. They've got the Ags. They've got the Static Storm.
They've got to control Somnus. Is he going to be able to get himself out? The shards from FY who didn't manage to survive, it's not enough. Somnus will fall.
3 cores dead.
40 seconds until Ame's back in the game, and Mineski know they're going straight for the tier 4s. They're looking to close things up here at DAC. FY again with the kick. 30 seconds, no anti-mage. They just can't slow this down, LGD. Mineski. The Southeast Asian legends, they absolutely are. Mushi rips through LGD, the Ancient Wall, and LGD are your DAC main